Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for liking the page, sharing the page, and for your kind words. So I'm now at 119 the last time I checked. Subscribers, big thank you to everybody that has subscribed, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So oh yeah, and before I get into the video, I also want to say a big thank you to Chrissy from Watch Chrissy Work, or the Carter family. If you have not yet subscribed to their channel, go ahead and subscribe. They have some great content. So I bought this I wouldn't say it's a do-rag. I bought this at a local I bought this at a local beauty store to like cover my head. It is small, so it doesn't give me a lot of room to create any styles with it. So I prefer to use one of my clothes. So that's what I'm gonna show you in the video, how I use 5 pieces of my clothes to make a head wrap. If you're going through chemo, alopecia, any one of those illness or conditions, these are great ideas for you. So as you know, I'm going through my chemo, and the ear is growing back, but for some reason I don't like the way it's growing back, so I prefer to tie my head. I don't always like to wear a wig, so I do a lot of these styles on a day-to-day basis. And I did one of the ties on my live on Facebook. A lot of person reached out to me after the live ended and told me that they liked the wrap that I had. So it's gonna be the first wrap on the video, and I hope you guys like it. Please comment down below if you like any one of these styles. So I just went ahead and put on a little makeup so you can see how the look looks when you dress it up. So if you were on my Facebook live, you would have seen this. It's not a scarf, it's actually a skirt. So this will be the first one I'm wrapping. So this is just an old skirt that I have. You can use an old clothes, or if you want to use something that you're currently wearing but you like the pattern or you like the style on it, you can go ahead. So first I use the waist. Use the waist of the skirt. I use the waist of the skirt, and I do it like from the back first. So I hold down my head, put all of it together, tighten the back of it, then bring it around to the front. So all the loose areas on the skirt now, that like the opening, I'm going to fix them in, like wrap it so that the inner part of the outfit, like here, doesn't show. So all of these I'm gonna like tuck them in. Then while I'm rolling the skirt, I'm tucking in the inner part of the outfit that it doesn't show when I'm done. So this is the first, and it's pretty easy, and a lot of persons can do this. I like the pattern on this skirt, so that's why I used this one, like the prints. So you can let it stay over your ears if you like, or you can just put it behind your ears if you like, whichever way you like, and you can wear it to the front like this, or sometimes I turn it like slightly to the side. And this is my first tie with the first piece of clothing. So this is just a skirt. The second tie, I'm going to use this. I think you'd call this a romper or all-in-one. So I'm going to use this for my second tie. So the part that covers up the breast, like this part, try and tuck, like if it has any like overlapping layers, you can just tuck that inside, and then we're gonna start from the back. So just hold one end and you put it behind you, then bring it around to the front, like pull it together, and then put everything inside. Just tuck it inside. Okay, so after you smooth it out, you're gonna take this piece that you've rolled, first piece that you rolled together, you're gonna put it behind you like this. And after you've put it behind you, go ahead and go ahead and separate the two legs, bring them around to the front, separate the two legs. And you're gonna start from any one of the legs, left-handed. So I start here, and you just bring it across, and you can use it to cover up whichever area is left out. And you just wrap it as tight as you can bear it, and then you can just tuck the end underneath the first piece that you've brought behind you. Alright, then you just go ahead with the second leg, and this is to reinforce it that it doesn't fall off, and you just bring it over to the other side like so, go up and then come back around. Right, you can't bring it up like this or else it's gonna slide off. You have to ensure that you're always pulling it downward, that it is holding everything in place. And then you're gonna go ahead and tuck this piece inside the front. So you bring it around, bring it down, pull on it, bring it back up, and then tuck it inside. And these styles, you don't have to like stick to any one pattern. If you see you're doing it and you created a pattern that you like, you can stick to that. If you didn't, if you can master the ones that I'm showing you, and you can let it stay over your ears if you like, or if you like, you can just go ahead, pull your ears from under it, and there you have it. This is the second wrap. And then you can just go ahead, use your mirror or use your hands to ensure that none of the tags or anything is hanging out, and make sure everything is okay. So this is the second wrap. Now for my third wrap, I'm going to use a top. So it's a long sleeve top. Can be long sleeve, it can be short sleeve, but when you use like a long sleeve top, you get more to work with. So I like to put the tag of whatever I'm using, I like to put it at the front, just because I can make sure that it is not showing, because if it's in the back then you don't really know if it's showing. So I can do it like this to make sure it's not showing. So I take the two sleeves, I put my head through the neck of the shirt, and I use the two sleeves, and I tie the two sleeves behind my head. I tie the two sleeves behind my head, then I tie it, I pull on it so it's secure, right? Then I take the the body of the shirt, I take it and I bring it to the front of my head, and I just put it like, gather the ends and put it like to the center, like this. Then I use one of the sleeves, bring it to the top, bring it to the center as well. Then I get the other sleeves while using my thumb to keep this in place. Then I bring the other sleeve to the front, then tight. Pull the sleeves out like so. Right? Then I go ahead and I bring it over the ends of the sleeve over the same sleeve and tuck it under and make sure it's secure. I like to pull my ears out. Then I go ahead with the next sleeve and I tuck it under again. I tuck it under again to make sure it's secure. And in all the ties that I do, I don't like mine extremely tight, so I don't tie tight. But the tighter you tie, tighter you pull on the sleeves, is the tighter you'll get the you get it on your head. And I think it's neat too when it's tight, but I don't want mine extremely tight. And then I go ahead and I pull the neck of the sleeve, I pull it down a bit on my forehead, and I take my time and just slightly push back the tie that I made. See, as you can see, it's secure on my head. I can shave my head, it's secure. And if there's any parts that's sticking out that you don't like, you can always just tuck it. Alright, and this is another simple tie. Okay. So my fourth tie is gonna be with a pants. And most of the garments that I used, they're stretchy, and that's good. That makes it you can get it to fit better when it's more stretchy, and you can tighten it. It stays in place. It doesn't like slide off. If you're in a similar situation like mine and you don't have enough here to hold it together, when it's kind of stretchy, it doesn't move, it doesn't slide off. So for the pants, I'm going to do it to the front as well. So what I do is I put it like in half, like so, right? Then I put my head inside the waist, put it back, bring it to where I want it, then hold it, bring it around, hold the waist in place. Then I separate the legs, like this. And then you're gonna have a lot of the rest of the waist bulging out when you just twist it either way. Either you twist it like this or you twist it like this. Twist it like make a cross at the back, and then whatever is hanging out, you just tuck it under the back, right? Then you go ahead and you start with one leg, so you can pull the waist as tight as you want it to be. You can pull the waist so it doesn't have any ripples here, or if you like it, you can let it stay. For me, it doesn't matter because I adjust it when I'm through. So use one of the leg and you bring it around, For me, I don't like when the elastic is showing, so I use it to cover the elastic, and I bring it back to the back again, and I come all the way around, and then I tuck it inside at the side right here. I tuck it right there, so you see you're no longer seeing the elastic band. Right, then I go ahead with the next foot. I bring it up, as I want it to have like height on this side as well, so I don't bring it down here, I bring it up, then go around. Go back again, then come up again. Only this time I'm tucking it like closer to the center and not the end, and I tuck it in, and I just adjust it to make sure none of the legs are showing. So if somebody sees you having this on, they would know that it is a pants. Then I go ahead and I pull my ears out, and I adjust any parts that I don't want to show. I just adjust them. Pull my next ears out, and I adjust any parts that I don't want to show. Just adjust them. And this is a golden wrap. Yeah? And this is a different style. So with your garments, you can create your own style, and you can make many different styles with just one garment. So if you don't want to like use like a bunch of your clothes, one garment can do like different styles. You don't necessarily have to get the exact garment that I use. I'm just showing you the different ways you can tie a specific garment. So there's no limitation to it. This can be done in other styles. This same pants, you can use it to do the bun. You can use it to do the style that I did with the shirt, the style that I did with the romper. You can use it to do different styles. Maybe it doesn't come out exactly the same because of how much material you have, how much material the outfit has, or it comes out even better than how I did it. So you can play around with it. So this is the pants. So for my fifth and last outfit, I'm going to use this dress. So I prefer to use clothes with sleeve or longer clothes, so I get more, it has more ripple or more style to it when it is long, or it has a sleeve. It's better to maneuver when it has a sleeve. So for this style, we're gonna start on the front again. Start at the front, and I always like to put the tag at the front. Put the tag right here. Then I bring the sleeves to the back like this and tug on it, so it brings everything together like so. Then I come and I tie it at the front, tie the sleeves at the front. Then I go ahead and, like for these here, that's the neck of the dress, I just tuck it inside the dress. tuck these parts, the loose parts, inside the dress so it's neater. And then I just shake the outfit and straighten it out, and then I bring it around. So for like the dress, just put it together like this, and then I put my, you can put 2 fingers, 3 fingers, it doesn't really matter, any amount to really guide it, like hold on to here, guide it that it doesn't move, and I bring it over to the top. And when you like put it together or gather it before you wrap it, you see it gives it another groove here, which I really like. And then I bring it back around the back of my head, right? And if it was a longer dress, then I could come around like one more time, so I'd get it would be higher. But because it's not a long dress, it's not gonna come around any longer. So I just tuck this inside, and while I'm tucking it, I'm straightening it out. While I'm tucking it, I'm straightening out the ends so that it doesn't give me a bulge at one spot. Right? Then I go ahead with these and I tuck it under. So what I'm basically doing is I'm pulling some of the material that off the first wrap, I'm pulling it over it, and I'm tucking the sleeves underneath this. So I'm opening up the material so you can see some of the style that the gathering made. Then I go ahead again and I tuck this under here, right? Then after I'm done doing that, I go ahead and I pull on the front. This is like the neck area of the dress. So I pull on this and I bring it down more on my forehead. Because I don't have any hair on my head, I ensure that all these little areas, I pull on it and I cover them up. So this is my fifth and final style, and I use the dress for this one. Don't mind my eyebrows, I just was trying to do a quick video, so I didn't really spend the time to neat it up. So yeah, these are basically like 5 styles that you can use. 5 styles that you can use, outfits that you have lying around the house to do. And for persons that are going through like chemo, this is pretty good, because when I first shaved my head was very sensitive. I had a lot of headaches, and it was my head is always cold. So when you do like styles like this, keeps your head warm. And if you don't feel like you want to wear a wig, this is pretty good. If you're going through alopecia, stuff like that, you can use stuff like your clothes to create these styles as well. Or if you just like the styles, you don't want to comb your hair, or you don't want to wear a wig, and you just want a quick low budget thing that you can just hurry up and go, this is pretty good as well. I know because of the coronavirus, most of us aren't going anywhere, but after the virus, you know, these are pretty good styles that you can try and create for yourself, like recreate them, or you could just style it up and do something different. So comment down below if you like these styles, or if you've tried any of them and they were successful for you. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos.